Hello. Sorry, I'm late. Maybe I should stop streaming on at this hour. I noticed that it's getting increasingly more difficult for me to actually stream in the evening. So maybe I should change my schedule. Anyway, welcome to my stream. This is 102. And today we continue our playthrough of Hand of Fate 2. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, this is a deck building adventure game that alternates between some form of, I wouldn't say dungeon crawling, but you basically move your token around and you get into events that are randomly generated. So it's kind of like a roguelike game. But I gotta say, it's mainly it's very difficult to pinpoint the genre of this game because it feels like a roguelike and a deck builder. But the deck building part only happens in the beginning. And most of the encounters are randomly generated, but you pick out the cards. So it's a strange but very nice game. I recommend checking it out if you are interested, and if you want, maybe you can check it out together with me as I continue my adventure. Hello, Jacob.
I do not know what the usurper has done with my game. He will have improved it, I am sure, as I improved the game of my predecessor.
The Lovers is the next chapter.
My mind has been honed by years of constant meditation and focus. I am perfected as a shape for the world to flow through. This is why I was worthy of the game, and it is why Callus is not. He never will be, for he lacks the discipline.
You know, I really feel like I should play the first game. Because there are some things he says that I really don't understand. It's probably something related to the first game, to the events of the first game. I should check it out sometime. The Lovers. Keep Oswin safe from his murderous lover. Interesting. We're dealing with a yandere. Okay. Oswin's lover will send an army of skeletons to bring him back. A yandere necromancer. Even more interesting. If he is with you, Oswin will eat one food every step if he's injured. Okay, so I have to share food with him. Crowd control. Dominate a fight with artifacts.
Are you confused? Complete these challenges and we will be ready to face the usurper.
Oh no, I was just reading. I'm slow, Jacob. I'm just slow. Don't worry about it. I should go with something that gives me food. arm wrestling. That's the most important. That's actually this is my main storyline. No matter what happens in the game, this is what I actually care about. The Soothsayer. Let's pick this one. Trading house. Pickpocket. The Old Maiden. Dark Spies and Exotic Lights. Temple Prayers. And Ranat's Remarkable Fishing. That should be okay. Huh. Okay, I want to check this out. Cry of Victory. Sure. This could be good. This one has to be my favorite. I'm gonna keep it. Mask of Holy Fortunes. I'll take it.
You
Cardinal
do
Blade.
like that one, don't you?
Yes, I do. Looks like the game really knows me. This one would be perfect. Yeah, sure. Supplies. Ready.
In the darkness of my temple, I labored upon this game, devoted to its mysteries, plundering its secrets, crafting it anew for every foe who faced me. If I have ever loved, it is the love of service to a greater ideal.
And that was how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wished to speak of their starchy beauty. 3 months ago, you came into the company of Oswin, the potato farmer. He had grabbed your arm and explained that his beloved wanted to send him to the final death. Ha! Which, you know, makes no sense until you realize that she's a necromancer, so... so that they could be together in eternity. His desperate eyes and the promise of his family's magical sword convinced you to accompany him. Now you walk the road to his village, where he claims that he will be safe from his dearest sweet potato. Aww. The farmer gnaws at a raw potato. Coin slave. Could we visit my kin on the way to Nightshade Copse? Rumor has it he's made some kind of exploding ball. Cool. We gotta see that. His scribbles are not on your map. Exploding doodads. The farmer crunches thoughtfully on a potato. What's gonna happen to your farm? Oh, my farm isn't here. It's in Nightshade Copse. Is it Copse? It's. I don't know this word. Where we're heading. I was merely visiting this city for the region's biannual root vegetable festival. Is visiting the uncle necessary? No, but it tends to get quite crabby if I don't visit while I'm in the area. Makes sense. You wonder just how easy it is. You wonder just how easy it will be to keep Oswin alive. I mean, this guy is a farmer. Right? So it's not very strong. This is... Fuck, this is an escort mission. I just realized. Checkup. Why? Why would you do this to me?
Goblins. They get in everywhere.
You arrive at an overturned cart propped up by a large log. Well, here we are. Oswin knocks on the top of cart. Uncle, it's Oswin. A goblin, poorly disguised as a human, scurries out from behind the cart. You note no surprise on either Oswin nor the goblin's face. Oswin, my boy, have you come to see my exploding doodads? And before anybody can agree or protest, the goblin pulls a lit bomb from his robe and flings it into the forest. The bomb explodes spectacularly against the boulder. You there! The goblin squints up at you. Watch out for monsters. This forest is simply rife with them. He taps his staff upon the ground, and undead begin to crawl from a swirling portal. What? The goblin gives you a genial smile as he places a bomb in your hands. He pats Oswin on the arm, then jumps into the portal with a little whoop. Holy bomb. Throw a bomb that causes 80 damage to undead enemies. Uses infinite. I'll take it. The portal closes, leaving you surrounded by the walking dead, holding a bomb, and with a potato farmer at your side. Kill the skeletons with the artifact to progress. No weapon, just the artifact. Okay. The Returned. Raised from endless sleep to fight once more, the spirits can only be defeated by a bomb. Oh, I see. Remind me how to use the artifact. Ah, with Q. I'll take that. Oswin's uncle appears behind you without a sound, taking the curiously enchanted bomb from your hand and replacing it with a near identical one.
The flim-flam of holy men. Do with it as you will.
Oh well, that sucks. Only 3 uses. Okay. He then gives you both a forceful pinch on the cheek and disappears under the overturned cart. Oswin seems wholly unperturbed by the happenings. You continue on your journey.
Not the most reliable of companions, it would have to be said.
Yeah. You wake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. The undead surround the potato farmer. They appear to be attempting at kidnapping, but are doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a club in Oswin's mouth, while another swings a sword wildly. What? With the thud of a rusted shield against your temple, you black out. When you come to, Oswin and his skeletal kidnappers are gone. Oswin is in trouble. Wonderful. Oswin's time is limited. I will gladly make a donation because I don't like this situation. Divine Providence adds +2 to each of your dice during the dice gambit. This one.
Terrible things stand between you and your quest.
Following tracks and hearsay, you find Oswin hanging from a ledge, far above a gaping ravine. Oh, thank the gods. Your companion is white as a sheet. Quick, help me up before they return. They think I'm dead. You heave Oswin over the ledge and to safety. You lie there, exhausted, covered in cold sweat. The thud of a spear beside your head heralds the skeleton's arrival. Wonderful. Rummage through the bones for anything of use. Cardinal Blade! Yes. Please. Oswin pokes up a pile of bones. It's quite nice that she would send all this... It's quite nice that she would send all this to get me back. He looks quite pleased for a moment, before remembering that the skeletons were trying to kill him. We keep a close eye on the potato farmer. Surely you think you won't get kidnapped again. Yeah, surely. You know, I just forgot to open the chat. I have no idea if somebody's watching. I mean, would be nice. Let me check. Well, it seems nobody's here at the moment. Oh well. Equipment. Let's see. This one. Draining rebirth. When skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them. Okay, this one seems good. But I think I'm gonna go with the Armor of Gluttony.
Ancient smiths have considered the same issues we do. How to handle hunger and resources during battle. Learn the future at your own peril. You think I have not turned to oracles and auguries in order to see how this ends? I only know it all ends in death.
You are about to embark on a quest for the mayor of a small town, when a young, strangely dressed woman shouts to you, "Beware, stranger, for I have seen your future and danger awaits." For but a few coins, she continues while gripping your arm, I can tell you of your coming misfortunes. Fine, let's go. You hand over the coins and they vanish into the woman's robes. She focuses on you, thinking for a moment, and tells you the outcome of your quest. Now that you know your fate, what will you do? I'm gonna go to the mayor's quest, anyway. Suit yourself, the woman remarks, suddenly disinterested. She turns and enters the tavern to order a usual drink. The next day you straight into the forest, intent on hunting down the brigands that have been harrying the town. Your quest gets off to a good start. You come across a dead adventurer by the side of the road. There is no sign of what caused their passing, but she won't mind you putting her remaining supplies to good use. While searching a graveyard for clues to the brigand's hideout, you encounter a wraith. Its ghostly hand closes to your flesh as you flee the area. You pause to forage among a grove of fruit trees. You slip on a narrow bridge. Catch yourself before plunging into the ravine below, but some of your supplies slip from your pockets. You are attacked by a howling monkey snake. A howling what? As you pause to drink at a lake. Dispatching it quickly, you turn it into a meal and find it surprisingly filling. You discover that the brigands, having learned of your quest, left the valley to find easier pickings elsewhere. The mayor refuses to pay for your time. I mean, I didn't have much money to begin with, so who cares? Hold on. Phone calls. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't really lose much money, so I actually got a lot from this. I got a lot of food.
Food is ever the driving force behind success.
Yes. You arrive at a village during their market fair. Vegetables spill from baskets and the air has a cozy smell of fresh baked bread and butter. Oswin immediately wanders off. Play the strength game. I don't have the gold to play the strength game. Fine. I can't buy provisions because I have no money. Let's go find Oswin. You spot Oswin trading a fistful of gold for a meager sack of vegetables. The stall owners are very clearly bandits. They chuckle and count the coins, not believing their luck. Oswin tries to jam a potato in a sack already full to bursting. He looks up and gives you a little wave. You worry about the road ahead.
Friends will get you in trouble. There is a reason I prefer to travel alone, yet here we are, making this journey together.
Well, you can count on me, don't worry. I have no money. And the guy gets kidnapped again. You awaken one morning to find Oswin completely vanished. Great. Go fish. You raise the harpoon over your head and hurl it into the churning ocean.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Should I get gold or fish? How about nothing?
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Okay. Let's try again.
That will set you in good stead from here. Is it going to be like this forever? Like always covered?
Fish it is. Rana holds your catch up onto the deck. And it's a fish. A horned gloomgropper tumbles into the bottom of the boat, gasping. As Rana claps it over the head, she laughs. Amazing catch! You'll eat well off this one. The sun hangs low on the horizon. Rana raises the anchor and says, time to return to the docks and to distribute the sea's bounty. Rana cleans your catch. That's a very successful haul. I guess it's better than nothing. I got a lot of food out of this. Rana gives you a casual salute, a packet of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out on the water again, you know where to find me.
Love was always difficult. This seems more trouble than you might expect, however.
Ah, thieves. Pose was like, no, not the face. Search the bodies for anything of use. Please give me some money. Okay, an armor is also good. So, what is this one? Cry of victory. You and your companions deal 200% damage, and enemies inflict 25% less damage. Oh, but this is an artifact. Okay. Interesting, but I think I will go with this one.
Stop and see what Oswin has to say, perhaps.
The road to Nightshade Copse winds through forest and small towns. A small peasant family journeying to the capital joins your campfire. She has the most beautiful face, you know? And in the evening, we will talk about potatoes until the sun came up. Oswin breaks down into soft sobs. Knox Inn. Okay, cool. I have no money. Oh, I need more fame. I see.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels.
The trading house in the capital is well known for its fair barter exchanges. People from around the world gather here to trade their wares. Welcome, adventurer. Do you have something to trade? Asks a strapping young merchant. I'm gonna trade food for equipment. I got plenty of it. What do you think of this? Yes! That will serve you well. Yes, I know. Nah, I will leave. I won't get this token. You wake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. Yet more skeletons are attempting to get down Oswin. You quickly rise to your feet and draw your weapon. Valiant Aegis. Strange mystery, the winds which keep some ancient relics in our hands while others are but dust. Rummage through the bones for anything of use.
Nothing like carrying an aura of purity unearned to give the game away. Show your worth through action.
Nice. we're ready. Exploding doodads, you run into Oswin's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. As you approach, he places two items side by side on the stump. One will make your enemies your friends, the other is poison. Which shall you drink? Quickly, quickly, choose. There is a bomb and a bottle marked poison. I'll pick the bottle. I guess. I don't know, if it's so stupid. I can't drink a bomb. That will definitely poison me. The goblin nods gleefully as you unstopper the bottle and down the thick liquid. It tastes of butter loaf and sweet berries. You don't feel any different. Just as you go to laugh at the absurdity of it all, the goblin smacks hard on your hand with his staff, breaking your finger. Ow. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up a nearby tree. The bomb still lies on the stump. You pocket it and look up to see skeletons emerging from the thicket.
Many are traitors in their hearts. If you know men, you know betrayal.
Trader sewage. Okay. You know, I don't want it. You ready your weapon? You continue your journey, wondering how you'll next encounter Oswin's goblin uncle. You arrive at a sleeping inn known to locals as Dainty Fox. Oswin disappears briefly and returns with a potato pasty. You watch him take a bite with gusto. Oi, a growl echoes across the inn. A hulking northerner grabs your companion by the arm. That was my past, little man. The potato farmer looks up at his furious assailant, then down to the crisp, warm pastry. To your exasperation, he appears to be considering eating it anyway. Yeah, let's fight. You draw your weapon and the northerners respond in kind. As they rush towards you, you see Oswin hastily shove the rest of the pasty into his mouth.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
The remaining northerners limp away, muttering threats as they go. The inn's patrons back away nervously as you return to your seat. You rest a while before continuing your journey. I think it's time for camp. First of all, what do we have here? Nothing. Let's buy food. Oh man. Shines upon a wooden cart, overflowing with pears, spies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Oswin sighs in delight. Chester always says me 1 or 4 honey potato pies. The best thing is the price is always the same. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers by. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. How about the pies? Let's see a garlic and cheese pie from his wagon. As always, the pies have been selling steadily today. Chester considers his coin chest for a while, before he finally decides on a price. I'm sorry, but I don't have the gold. You don't have enough gold. Chester seems strangely affronted at this. He takes the pie from your hands and coldly asks you to leave. Oswin.
He will keep getting himself in trouble, it seems.
Find Oswin on the road, shoved along by the northerners from the dainty fox. As you near, you overhear him expounding his passion for potatoes to his captors. Wait and see what happens. Okay. The northerner clubs Oswin with the hilt of his blade. Try to defuse the situation. Your joke about the owl and the hay bale results in raucous slaughter. The northerners let Oswin go free. Again, you run into Oswin's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. The goblin reaches out a wrinkled hand, an artifact, if you will. Okay, give him one of your artifacts. Holy Purification. There you go. I have no more uses to it. You can keep it. He bashes the artifact a few times with his staff. then shakes it vigorously by his ear as if listening for anything amiss. The artifact makes a warning, rattling sound as it does it. Then, without warning, the old goblin flings the artifact back at you, smacking you into your shoulder. Holy purification uses have been charged. Ah, thank you. I guess that makes up for the broken finger. Goodbye, dear one, the gold goblin says, bowing deeply. He sits back down on the nearest tree stump and proceeds to pointedly ignore you. This one. Is there anything I could sell? Nah, maybe not.
I understand your beginnings were humble. Even so, I'd hoped for better.
You meet Merrick at the square as he instructed. He gestures to a carpet seller at the bazaar. Reeve, he explains. Watch and listen. If the Lord got wind you were short on your taxes, there would be trouble, says the Reeve. Mind you, I do like this rug. Better you hand that over than all your stock. What do you say? I've not. That's a rare masterpiece from the Eastern Belt, says the flustered drag merchant. Ah, I see. I see what's the situation. As the altercation continues, you notice the wrist pouch hanging open. So you see it then, Merrick says with a grin. You know it's only really stealing if you get caught. That's the spirit, he says. Now remember, the trick is to know when to stop. But if you're any good, you won't need to. You move behind the Reeve while pretending to admire the carpets on display. As he continues to haggle, you slide your hand into his pouch. You draw an item from the Reeve's pouch. Still more. Oh man. Pocket your spoils and leave. Is that it? Merrick says. Well, I guess you're not as good as I thought. Pocket your spoils as it disappears into the crowd. Yeah, that's fine. Of course. You sigh as another platoon of skeletons drags Oswin away into the forest. He seems somewhat resigned to it now, not struggling so much. In the hubbub, somebody loops a bag over your head, tying it tight. Struggle for a while before passing out. When you come to, Oswin and his skeletal kidnappers are gone. That's great.
An awfully large number of undead seem to wish to delay you. Oswin has clearly made some unusual choices.
You think so? You Oswin over the legends of safety. You lie there exhausted, covered in cold sweat. And the skeletons are here. Nice shot! Kinda felt when it kinda felt like when you play bowling. You mess up your throw, but somehow you make a strike anyway. Ah, thank goodness. You wonder how it's possible that somebody would want to kill Oswin this much, even if it is out of love. You keep a close eye on the potato farmer. Surely you think he won't get kidnapped again. Supplies. Please. I was looking for you. I mean, I could also go for some gold, I guess. You know what? I gotta go with gold. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal. But if that is what you wish... And I got some food out of it, so that's good. Yes! It's time. I am fully equipped to do this. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. A masked bounty hunter sits, motionless, across the table from you. You prepare themselves for the 4th round of competition.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
As long as you blow on them. Come on. Yeah.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
You can hear heavy breathing through your opponent's mask. Your opponent silently rises from the table and leaves with their consolation prize. This is like the only dice gambit of the whole challenge, and I made sure to win it. It's like the only important thing for me. The arm wrestling. Nice. You take your reward from the purser on the way out the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Oswin, for fuck's sake. Nice strike! You rummage through the bones for anything of use. Divine intervention. It's a permanent blessing. I'm on a roll. You know, I think I can buy something now. Let's trade. I don't need this though.
The final